everybody, and welcome back. Apologies for the delay here. We are back with more Cosmic Fantasy 3. The last stream, we made some good headway. It's just that this game's critical hit system is weird. Like, it is extremely weird. The boss that killed me yesterday did 96 damage to my 76 max HP Ray. And after I ended the stream to do some grinding, one of the normal enemies outside the tower did about 106 damage to me with the critical. So I can only conclude that you're just dead. You're just flat out dead. Unless you grind incessantly, you're going to die to regular encounters. And the problem is, right now I have two of the most grind heavy games I have ever had simultaneously going on at the same time. Caravan Hearts and Cosmic Fantasy 3 seem to be hard enough to basically dictate that I need to have additional off-screen grinding to be able to make like any sort of meaningful headway. But I did grind, so Ray has over 96 max HP. So I've done my due diligence. That's about all I can realistically do here to make sure I have enough to stand by. We have a fairly good inventory full of herbs, so we should be just good to go. But we'll make our way back over to the lighthouse now. And unfortunately, we have to walk all the way to the boss room again, which is going to take a while. But once we do, it's business as usual. Now, the screen expanding, I've had to do a lot of dragging and resizing. I don't remember having to do this much on stream one of it. That's why I was kind of caught off guard. They were just having to expand all the windows. I'm like, did I really have to do that the first time? I didn't remember doing it. I do think like this music for battle, it's kind of like what you'd listen to in like a Puyo lobby maybe, while you're waiting for like a game to start. It's nice to listen to, it's just it doesn't really fit. It's a combat theme. But yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of think here, like long-term in my channel, what I really want to kind of do here. Because the thing is, I don't mind streaming RPGs, because RPGs are some of my favorite genres of games ever. But I think what I really mean when I say I don't mind streaming RPGs is I don't mind streaming RPGs that happen to have the level of flow that like Super Mario RPG or Ancient Roman, or something like that would have, where you're just basically able to just go, go, go. You have some grinding, but it's not as though you are harried in any particular way for not being strong enough. Or, you know, being strong doesn't mean like inattainable levels of grinding in a sitting. You can just kind of get things done pretty quickly. Whereas here, it involves quite a bit of sitting. Little too much sitting. I'm assuming we'll get 4 playable characters, considering that Cosmic Fantasy 2 gave us 4 playable characters. What I have noticed is that I don't think we're ever really gonna have good combat in Cosmic Fantasy. I think it's just like, you know, I can look at this and be like, well, at least the combat works. That's basically like what you could say. It's like, how's the combat? It functions. It works. It's not good. It just works. Okay. Thankfully, Ganymede decided to defend instead of like hit me twice for like 30-something damage. Anyway, we're gonna try to make our way to the boss. If we get like 2 criticals, why are we? That is like the 5th back attack. Why so many? It makes me nervous. It's like a bad omen that we're gonna have to deal with that, because that's exactly why the boss killed us. First of all, bosses, like I said, should not operate under the same rules as enemies, meaning we should not be able to get first strikes against bosses, although I wouldn't mind it. And bosses should not be able to get, like, ambushes against us. But we lost, like, the very first impression last time. We were ambushed by the boss. They did a bunch of damage against us. I am being asked if I want anything. Alright, sorry about that. Oops. Wait a minute. Oh, I can quick save in this? Oh, that would have saved me so much time if I knew that. I never pressed that menu button before. Okay, well, obviously you couldn't in the original. But you clearly can in this. Okay, so next time we get to the boss floor, I mean, we're gonna have to do that. There's no way I'm gonna, like, 20-minute dungeon through this again. It is a shame that Mammon cannot get equipment, but it's not as though it would have cost me too much. I have so much inventory, or I have so much money, and this is the wrong. It's been like a couple of days, and I've already forgotten the path. Okay, we have the advantage, meaning I can run for free. Trying to preserve Ray's HP, he needs all the HP he can get. But yeah, it took me about maybe 90 minutes to gain like 3 more levels. Which again, I'm not fully convinced I need, but like I can at least survive a critical. If that ends up happening again. But yeah, apparently that ZL menu indicator that's been there the entire time opens up like the quick save menu. So, my bad. And all it took for me to figure it out was me setting my controller down to answer a text. And then it somehow hitting the ZL button as I set it down. Which is also an issue I have with the PS5 controllers. It's like every time I try to gently set it down, it will hit like one of the shoulder trigger buttons, and you better not be playing a game where that fires something or does something bad. Gotta go for a sharp. Because it can paralyze the whole party. Everybody's missing. We'll attack this because it'll turn its Taki. I definitely am not as enamored with the settings so far compared to 2. Because 2 started again with a very rural farming town, similar to Ray's opening town. But, like, the plot hit you like a truck. Here it's kind of slow, like, once you left out the neighboring town and tried to go back, like, your village was overrun by monsters, you were, died to an unwinnable battle, like, so many events happened. We're still kind of unfolding. It's taking its time. We'll see if it ends up having the same kind of emotional gut punch that 2 did, because I'll never forget 2's ending. Just because it was extremely sad. It did a lot of brave things, it just was a very, very bad combat-oriented RPG, where, like, nothing functioned as it was supposed to, and they clearly just did not have time to program functional combat, status ailments, spells that actually did things. Oh, this actually increases speed. Does speed work? No. Okay. Do you have anti-status ailments? Yeah, we don't have to program in status, so... Oh, okay. Well, that happens, I guess. But in any event, I mean, at least this game has status ailments. And at least, like, things are working. And at least it's translated better than Cosmic Fantasy 1's. Because Cosmic Fantasy 1, for whatever reason, when they translated it, every time you attacked an enemy, they translated it as the enemy attacking you. And every time the enemy attacked you, they would say you attacked the enemy. So you just basically had to teach yourself at, like, the very, very beginning, okay, everything that's being said is the opposite of what it means. And once you get that all settled out, you're good. But, like, here everything seems to be translated better than what they did with 1. I wonder what they would have done if Victor Ireland had it. Like, if he actually had his plans to... Oh my gosh, could you imagine him making it harder? That would the criticals to do 2 times the damage. I want to go crazy here. He'd bring out the gas fart masks and everything else. He'd just go absolutely nuts. We want to go this way. I think we want to go to the right. But, like, so many games are getting, like, translations and re-releases that I didn't think... Like, even Vi got one. And, like, I remember when Vi got its Steam release, I was so shocked, because I had streamed that game when I was going through my Sega CD library. And, first of all, Vi is amazing. It is really, really good in terms of its world and what it tries to do. But, and second of all, I just was shocked that anybody would care about it. And if they did care about it in 2024 as opposed to earlier. Because I know there was, like, a mobile release, but, like, I don't think that really... As far as I know, nobody's really talked about the mobile release. Heck, nobody really is talking about the Sega CD original. So I don't think very many people probably got the Vi Steam release, but I don't need to since I already own the game. Even though, like, having the quality of life with speed toggle and other things would probably be hugely great for a second playthrough. Like, EXP toggles if they have that, all of that fun stuff. Oh yeah, I guess I never got the... Did I never put the helm on for this one? Wait. Huh? Where's my equipment? Is it not in this menu? Okay, there it is. Travel cap and leather armor. And buckler. Okay, so I guess okay, so for this iteration... I don't think I ever got... Okay, I never got the crown. I grinded after my last death, but I never went back and re-retrieved the crown, the wind crown. So we need to go back and get that. I don't remember where the first crown ended up being, though. Was it on an earlier floor? Because I clearly am not wearing it. I'm waiting on some CyberConnect 2 merch to head my way. I was able to strike a deal with some people online, but not others. Now, I will say one thing about eBay. I don't like their best offer policy, because the thing is, they only give, like, what buyers, like, or excuse me, sellers, like 24 hours to respond, which isn't a lot. Like, especially if you, like, miss an email for, like, one day. I mean, you just, like, you miss the person's offer. And I don't know. I mean, I guess you need to be ready to, like, ship within one business day if you have, like, a certain status. But still, it seems kind of ridiculous to give people only, like, 24 hours to think things over. That's very short. But in any event, I can't wait to have it. I don't think it'll be here today, though. It's going to come in tomorrow. Yeah, so the Wind Crown is back. Meaning if I die again, I'll lose the crown. Okay, and that was the earlier Wind Crown that I did not get. Quite frankly, I assumed I already got it, but I forgot. Okay, so we're gonna run away from that. We're getting a lot more of the Gamapedes. Thankfully, I don't need to fight them, and even more thankfully, they seem to just, like, not want to have anything to do with me. They just kind of ignore me and defend. Guess they are threatened by our mighty aura. Alright, so we'll use the ZL menu. Is there any way to hide that? I don't think there is. Or screen settings? Oh, I have a full screen option. That's going to involve too much dragging for now, but I will keep that in mind for next time. It's actually really handy. Yeah, see, our criticals are just as insane as the enemies. We did 120 damage. Yeah, it's interesting because many games I would play because I enjoy them and they're good. This is not a game that I would consider, like, Cosmic Fantasy is not a series that I would consider to be, like, optimized in terms of its gameplay. It's all about its universe world and just kind of its staying power as being one of the first games to really pioneer and run with, like, actually treating these types of consoles similar to, like, it's like having an RPG Laserdisc experience, almost in a sense, with the PC Engine CD, and just trying to focus on cinematics, having a lot of the Japanese voice actors and actresses from, like, the, basically the 80s and 90s coming together and just doing this. And, if only the gameplay was good. It's not. It's pretty monotonous. Hopefully we'll find more use for the currency we have. I guess we can get out. They said. I guess it's a joke wall. A fake wall. Wait a minute. Oh, I think we have to pull the other one because there's no staircase that goes up. I think 2 trips up would have been enough for me to remember this place. Nope. One moment. Sorry about that. Thought I was off the clock, but not quite. Now I am. Okay, so we need to pull the other lever. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, it won't let me out now. Oh, it was a one-way wall? Do I have to reset the room? I might have to reset the room. Yeah, I think I just had to reset the room. Very strange. We'll try running again. It's fairly high of a success rate, but it's not flawless. So we wanted the left one. Yeah, that's the one we wanted. Boy, for some reason I thought I remembered the right one being the one that pulled the staircase. I wonder if it just like randomly changes. Anyway, I think we have a couple more floors to take care of, and then we're back to where the boss is. I'm really glad they added a quick save for this, because there's like no way that you want to spend 20 minutes per attempt. Like every time you fail. Especially since like, there was like, I have never lost a fight that quickly in my life. I just haven't. You know, normally I would have my turn icon come up. I would select an action. I might be too slow and the enemy could kill me. I have never died before the command menu has come up. Like in any game, getting like a preemptive strike against me, get a critical, and just like completely lose like 30 to 40 minutes of progress is definitely a major low. Enemies in disarray. Oh, we can't escape from a preemptive? Okay. Well, we did it on the second go. Alright, almost to the boss. Up one more, and then we have to go up and then down. Yeah, this is definitely an absurdly long dungeon, mainly because of the encounter rate. Don't even want to fight any of them anymore. I just want to get to the boss. And then that should be the last staircase to the boss room. Now, we can still get encounters in the boss room, which is a whole other can of worms. Yeah, so there we go. We just triggered one of them, in fact. Can't escape. Okay, So now we've got some healing we need to do. Ray will use Roddy 2. It costs the same as Roddy 1, but it apparently superseded the one we got. Alright, Mammon's fully healed. We'll use L2 save in case we need it. We have a little quick save. I mean, you can apparently use this in fights too if you want. I'm not going to be that cheap. I don't want save state fights. That's a little too much. And we may be seeing this message a lot. You human, what are you doing in my lighthouse? And then this is the scene that we saw last time, where basically the Manon will be possessed by their sorceress's abilities, and then Doga will take care of them while we fight Gel and get criticaled.
Doga, Mamon は奴に操られているんだ。
ああ、分かってるさ。マモンは俺が食い止める。おめえはその間に奴を畳んじまえ。
Enemies appear. Okay, no preemptive strike against me. They didn't get the advantage. Okay, so let's go ahead and attack. 8 damage. And dodge my normal attack. I'm at kill percent if he gets a critical. 12. Take that, 24 damage. 10. Dodge. Can't land any hits. I'll use Ratty 2. 12. Heal it back. Do a normal attack. Where's his criticals at? Ray, we have to break Gel's flute. He's controlling Mammon with it. I'll give it a shot. That was easy. Oga. Gel, Mammon won't follow your orders any longer. Prepare yourself, Gel. Oh, we've got the Cosmic Fantasy 3 theme. Here we go. Oh, we got the preemptive strike. That's right. God, I mean, I appreciate the theme coming in here, but like, the fight's not long enough to justify it. Ray leveled up, Doga leveled up, and Mammon leveled up. Don't think this is over. Don't worry, we took care of those monsters. I'll open the door. So apparently we just didn't need those levels. Apparently we just had the dumbest luck in the history of anybody with those critical hits. That should do it. Come on out and let's go home. Something feels off. I feel like the wall moved. Damn, it's a trap. We've got to escape. Help! Gra! Mammon! Mammon, are you okay? Gra! Everyone with me. We're getting out of here. This is quite the detour if you're going to Tristan. As long as the kids are safe, I'm happy. Don't worry about Mammon. I'll take care of him myself until he's all better. I just hope this year's herbs sell well for you. Ray, if you're tired, come take a break. Stay and rest, if you insist. So we're by ourselves again. I was surprised at the size of the guest, but hubby made a special bed for him, and will make sure to take good care of him. Yes, look at him in his lovely frog blanket. Madman, get well soon so you can play with the kids. Grah. So Tristan. Where is Tristan again? Let me see if the Cosmic Fantasy 3 guide can give me a little bit more guidance as to where I need to go. Oh, and apparently I closed out of it. Oh, that's right, there is no guide. That's why I closed out of it. I don't remember how to get to Tristan. Does it tell me in more detail? No, not really. Do I need to take the boat again? It's not on the sign. And there's no map of this game online, so what this basically is going to amount to is I'm going to wander around lost for probably 8 to 10 minutes until I figure out where I'm going. Was it through... do I need to go to the cave where we found the kids? I don't even remember. I'm going to try to run from every single fight. I really don't need the EXP from enemies here. And quite frankly, I'd prefer to fight if I have more than one party member. So I guess it's in some ways it's good that we did the grinding when we did the grinding. Because if I had waited, it would have been miserable with only one person. I'm gonna pull open GameFAQs just for the heck of it. Yeah, the guide just like skips over so much of this. Basically, it's just saying in Chapter 1, there's that secret path, make sure you look out for it, and I'm like, I figured that out on my own. But then it just jumps to says in Chapter 2, remember this, and I'm like, I don't know how to get to Chapter 2. I have no clue. I gotta figure out where Tristan is. It's not up here. You think there'd be a sign, there's just not. Can't escape. Eventually I'm gonna have to start taking the plates, and just thankfully it doesn't have to be right this second. Better save since we beat that boss. Where could Tristan be? I mean, I vaguely remember them talking about it 3 days ago, but like not where it is. There's no world map in this game that I can even consult. Before I do it. I guess we'll just follow this path again. Maybe we just need to go fishing, or maybe we go north. I kind of ignored this path, I think, last time. Yeah, there's a couple of signs there. Hope you like the first 7 seconds of the song, because that's All you're really gonna hear. Okay, gravestone? Oh, I see. You do? I don't. Nothing that way. What if I go down and to the side? Yeah, and I'm not trying to be difficult or ill-informed. There is like legitimately no maps of this game online that I can find. Like, I don't even know how to get to that bridge that's up there. What? I guess not this way. That mountain area looks terrible though, because it looks like you have to go in like this huge rectangle around multiple times till you spiral to the top. Yeah, so I'm wondering 4 is probably going to be the same way in terms of getting lost. I do find this like an extremely questionable implementation of a map, because it, like in every other version of the game prior to this, there was a world map. You didn't have to get lost on the field like this. You could just had an overworld area you could travel through. Here you have a very high propensity of getting lost. I hope Tristan is this way. Sign. Oh, this is the hut of that person, isn't it? Say you saved the kids, you're brave for your age. I can get back to fishing now. Take my boat if you're going to Doris. Am I going to Doris? I don't know where I'm going. Am I going to Tristan? Am I going to Doris? Where is that? Where are any of these places at? My goodness. This game doesn't mess around with any of its criticals. It just doesn't. Tried to do it again. I want you to understand, I got to level 10 when I got to that castle with 76 HP, grinding on the enemies outside and on my way up to the tower to face the boss. That enemy would have one-shot me with my regular HP total. All because it got a critical. And you spend so much of the early part of the game alone, which is why I really question that kind of a design choice. Too bad. I mean, I suppose so. You got me. I mean, what can I say to that? I mean, it's just like it's like the giant middle finger when you climb up that one rope ladder and least of the painful. It's like and I'm like, okay, I guess I have to accept this. So, where is Tristan? If I could just like quick travel, if there was like a warp wing, or if there was anything I could do to just traverse quickly. Let me try this. No effect. What is this? I'm wondering if this is like a repel. I think it is. Or I wonder if it just wore off already. No, it seems to be an effect still, kind of. Apologies, can I go past this point? Please go back the way you came. I don't know what the point of this area is. I don't understand why there's not like an NPC that says, to get to Tristan, go south from here, or take the first fork at... Tristan I haven't gone to. I know that for sure. Because we went to Leda, was the first town in the game, and then that Doran place is the place that we crossed the sea to get to. And then we have our opening town. That's all I know. But we haven't gone to a Tristan. Enough is, well, no, I was gonna say I can look online and see if I can find a long play, but that doesn't exist either. Nobody else has played this piece of shit. I can't look at that either. Like, everything I can do to try to make my life easier doesn't exist. I'll have to touch every corner of this map. Sign. Tristan. Okay, found it. Finally. That was not telegraphed very well. We removed the boulders. You can go to Tristan now. Didn't know there were boulders here. Good work. We'll run for now. Dora Forest. Welcome to Tristan. Shortcut to town. Detour to town. Okay. Entrance to Tristan. Okay. What's this way, though? Leads to Tristan. Just a little further. Midpoint, only half left. Good luck. Too bad, this is actually the long way around. To the honest adventurer, sorry for fooling you. Alright. Let's keep going. The groom will be chosen soon. You should sign up. I wish I were a princess living in a castle. Nonsense. You'll always be my princess. Soon a bridegroom selection for Princess Dinah will take place at the castle. There will be an exhibition in the following days for this purpose. The attendance of all is expected. Tristan Info Committee. Tristan notice board. Okay, it's the same thing, only a little shorter. Huh? No, I'm not Princess Dinah. Nothing in there. No flavor text interacting with a toilet or sink. What about... No, bad. Okay, I don't want to look at the bookshelf that badly. Fine, you win. I have to fight an old lady to look at it, and I don't want to look at it. This is the royal capital, Tristan. Millie, who lives north of here, saw star tears. What kind of man will the princess's groom be? Everyone's gossiping about grooms and star tears. Hey Ray, long time no see. You come to sell some fresh herbs? Sell. Thanks, the healing herbs from Toto are the best. This year is all the more so. I'll buy any you're willing to sell. Ray sold fresh herbs and obtained 500 G. I've got other work to do, so I'm off. Come find me when you're looking to sell again. So the item shop. Don't need anything from here right now. We still have plenty of herbs. If you need some items, they're sold downstairs. I think it's probably the D-pad of my Pro Controller, but if you see me kind of making erratic movements, sometimes I fat finger something. Okay, I can go through here. If only I was a little younger. Oh, don't tell the old lady I said that. Looking for a weapon shop or armor shop, because we need to upgrade. What's the point in living? Wow. If I was a bit younger, I'd be a contender too. So another item shop? Oil bottle. Unfortunately, unlike Cosmic Fantasy 2, there is no descriptor to see what the effects of these items are. You basically just have to buy them to find out. And maybe I should at some point, but I'm not going to do it right this moment. Why did I go back down? Try that again. A groom selection got nothing to do with me. So 2 item shops. Haven't found the weapon or armor shop. I'm going to keep looking. Mount Shihami, Port Lina. There we go. Perfect. Buy weapon first. Whip, pike, longbow. Same attack increase. Before I get excited, I don't think this is gonna hit multiple enemies. I will still buy it. One moment. I need to look up what this is. Okay, it is headwear. I'll buy this. Hey, Bloody Fiesta, how are you doing? I am just playing some Cosmic Fantasy 3, just struggling a bit because there's no guide for this game and there's no map. So it's hard for me to know exactly where to go, and it wasn't really telegraphing exactly where to go. So getting a little stuck in that regard, but other than that, I'm doing fine with it today. The boss did not decide to decided to not critical hit me today. It showed mercy. But that doesn't always happen. Yeah, the thing is, I wish I could say they're worth playing. I think they're worth, like, seeing, like, cutscenes of. If there's, like, a cutscene compilation of, like, 1 or 2. Because I do think it is a very, very cool time capsule. But the gameplay is nothing to really write home about, unfortunately. I'm just playing it because I'm enough of a fan to where I just want to experience the series. Because there's virtually no information online about this. Oh, we found a heal potion. I don't even, like, there's not even a long play I can even consult. I'm going to be the long play. For better or for worse, I'm going to be, like, most people's exposure. Like, once I put all of this on my backup VOD channel, like, that's going to be, I guess, what people are going to have to consult. Now, where's the castle itself? I have to go there. Yeah, the lack of map, especially since this is, like, the 3rd game, is kind of really rough. Castle. Halt, you're not permitted to enter the castle. Leave. Okay, well. How do I go to Dinah? The only other incomplete guide, do I get any hint? Any hint? Try this one from 2005. Okay, they just say to leave. It doesn't look like I can actually hit any story triggers here. It's just kind of a waypoint, so I need to go across the mountain. Even though there's not really anything to indicate I do. Huh? I'm still spring chicken. This is the tavern. Upstairs is an inn. Welcome. Would you like something to drink? Guess not. We'll stay because we did use the, like the repel ability. And then we'll go ahead and just continue on down the south. We'll be fine as long as we don't get critical hit by an enemy, because like the enemies in like the zone that was like basically 3 iterations before the lighthouse would have one-shot me like 3 levels ago with a critical hit. Royal Capital Tristan. Okay, so what are we fighting? Oh, same enemies as before, so that's fine. Trying to keep as much of the screen on the screen as I can. Interesting. The encounters here seem to be geared with him being by himself, but they didn't adjust the encounters in the preceding areas and still would have like 4 enemies appear. So again, it's another kind of artifact of their not very precise coding or programming to not really polish certain things gameplay-wise. Because I feel like most other games would have been like, okay, several people have left the party. We'll take the max amount of enemies that can appear from 4 to 2 to kind of make the player adjust to suddenly losing 2 people. But here, they just like, nope, we'll just adjust them in the next area. They'll, you know, first of all, I have no idea where to go. They didn't tell me. So I had to walk around and run from all of these 4 enemy encounters. But yeah, like 2 enemies I'll definitely sit down and gain a little bit of experience from just fighting. Well, make me regret it because I'm paralyzed now. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, 8 turns of paralysis. Spoke too soon. can't fight anything. Okay, what is that on the ground? What? That was ridiculous. I'm glad it didn't hit me during those 8 turns. So there's a chest up there. Okay, so the enemies have finally changed. Mikhail, called lightning, 8 damage. 45 EXP for just one of him? And he dies in one hit? I mean, that's a huge improvement. How do I get that chest? And then it's the same enemies I expected before. Ooh, another critical. The accuracy in this game is also pretty bad. Like, I've had, between the grind session I had to get my character, like, level 13 the other day, and where I'm at now, I have, my party of 3 has had 3 misses for everybody 15 times, at least. Like, where they're just, like, dodge the attack, miss, miss, miss. It's not like a particularly evasive enemy, I mean, as far as I can tell. I don't know what this signifies. We can't get the chest now, it looks like. We'll ignore it, but remember it. Again, there's no guide to tell me how to get the chest, so I have to ignore it. And just trust the process. It obviously involves that spot on the ground. Is this the direction I came from, or am I branching off from a right path? Because now I don't remember. This is a different path because Michael's still here. Port Lina. There's already equipment replacements. Apparently. Back in the day, me and the old man used to go to Mount Shihami. Coco, where do you get off to? Mount Shihami is north of here. This is Fort Lina. Well, then it's about time for work. Weapon shop, please? We'll sell some equipment. Although I'm hesitant. Because no, you know what? I won't. I only have 2 spaces for actual items, though. So I may end up having to. I don't know what the properties of any of these weapons are. All the guy tells me is like that it's gonna have more attack, which I will believe. Yeah, I have to start selling stuff to afford this, or to have space for it. Yeah, unfortunately, I just can't carry this many herbs for now. Can't hold anymore? Why can't I hold anymore? I have plenty of space. Unless there's a separate menu I can't get to that only houses weapons and armor. Looks like I have space. I don't want to sell the whip. I can sell the logging axe. Will you let me buy the other armor? Fluted helm? Okay, it will. I guess we're just gonna have to do this one at a time. 1 additional defense and 2 additional from that. So equip our... We have our weapon already. So scale mail. Kite shield. We're as decked out as we can be. Head northwest from Rhina, just north of the treasure chest to a cave. Okay. So that's the little hint I can get from this guide, as I need to go to a cave. But eventually I'll be on my own again. Listen up, Milan. My wife's the best in the world. The best at what, you ask? It's obvious, isn't it? Beware of that old man who lives down south. I wish there was more items and like pots and barrels than they end up actually being in this game. It would make it a lot more rewarding to actually check them out. But there's maybe been like 3 of the entire game that's actually had stuff in them. Found a short sword. Make it 4. One of these days I want a proper shop. I saw a shooting star fall on Mount Shihame to the north. Nice weather. Here's hoping for sunshine tomorrow. Port Lina? Okay, let's go northwest to the cave. We'll take the fights on the way. I'd rather just have more of the Michael encounters, honestly. We just have to really hope we do not get it against us. There is no Dragon Quest rule for this. If you die, you just go back to your last save. You don't keep EXP, you don't keep gold or any items you get. That's why those chests were still there, and that one spot from last time. Because technically I never acquired them. Supala is still hovering around, I see. How are we doing? 379 at next level. Okay. There's the cave. Didn't take long. Kayla's definitely the best target we could have hoped for. Oh no, although I guess we are getting better EXP now that we're not having to share. Or Michael. It's hard to tell if it's Michael or Mikhail, but given how it's spelled, it's gotta be Michael. Okay, so it's not a screen transition, it's just I came out of paralysis and he just paralyzed me again. Sure. There we go. Yeah, our equipment is definitely going to help us here, although there's... Oops. I held A to run, and so I missed the text that was coming because I didn't know a cutscene was going to happen. I saw something, and then it like immediately disappeared like a frame or two later. So it had Ray's excited portrait. I know that much. Whoa, something about the bridge falling probably. So I guess run at your own risk, because if there's a cutscene, you're gonna skip all the dialogue. That's why I think it should have been I think it should have been tied to the other button. But considering this is based off of the PC engine where you only had two buttons, which was button 1 and button 2, and maybe you'd have a controller which would be able to do both of the buttons at the same time. I have a compromise. Have fast movement be default. Don't have a run button, period. Just just have it be the normal speed. That way you don't have to risk skipping cutscenes because you're running through an area because you want to get through it faster. I think would have been the easier compromise. That was close. Good thing the sand is here. I don't know where to go. Let's take a look at our surroundings. Big wide spot. Part of me is wondering if I should have looked the other way. I might have. Yeah, there might be other stuff the other way, but this seems like it'll lead to something. No. Can't escape. There we go. Alright, probably to the right then. I'm gonna... Oh, okay, well, I keep choosing wrong. I guess we'll go down from here in this branch. Yeah, we'll go to the right. I just don't see the path to the left leading to anything. Yeah, staircase is here. Like the fact that we're by ourselves again. It's the same kind of problem we were having with Cosmic Fantasy 2. Whenever it switched to Babette, not to be confused with Babbitt. But we'll see how these go. Ray has leveled up, which is good for us because we get a full heal with every level up, which I will say is a good feature. I do like that. Okay, 1294 for our next level beyond this one. 122 max HP. We gained 2 more agility. Let's try going left. When this all is said and done, I may try to make a rudimentary like map using my VODs and just be like, look, if you guys need to know where to go, like, follow this. Because like this is pretty like pretty rough that there's just you have to deal with this sort of navigation not just in dungeons but on the world map too, because there is no world map. I'm gonna not hold the A button in case I didn't know if there was gonna be a cutscene. Okay, Rampeter is here. This is new. And it's dead. 30 EXP. No, just dead end. Just useless. We'll take the end. We'll try to take the other path. I think did we come from the right or did we come from the south? I don't remember which way I came from. Finally get a new party member. I wonder what level they're going to join at. I'm hoping it's close to my level. Go right? I can't remember if I came from the right or not. Maybe I didn't. This doesn't seem like the direction I came from. Yep, okay, this is not the way we came from. Good. Okay, music's... yeah, good. Good, we made it out. There's a cabin. No. No, it's a dead end. Palmia is new. 66 EXP. It's maybe a good... I mean, it would have been a good spot for me to have, I guess, leveled the other day if, you know, knowing Ray was going to get like 3 times the EXP. But that would have involved beating the boss, which, like, I mean, I don't even know, like, that whole kidnapping didn't had like no payoff. Like, we don't know who Gel is, we don't know who sent them, we don't know why they wanted to kidnap the kids, and we don't seem to care. Finally got our cabin. Bridge down, can't get back. Want to see Tristan's tourney? Welcome, what do you need? One night is 60. No. We'll save though. Alright, to the north we go. Found a healing herb. And then found another. Items full. Okay, we can't carry anything else. Which, enemies can't drop items anyway. It's not a big deal. I am septic paralysis. Here we go. I'm trying to keep the equipment for like anybody else we get, so I'm trying to be very careful about what I throw away. No. My gosh, these are sadistic maps. Like it's just long, winding paths to nowhere. So I guess we need to go up, 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 and to the right this time. But not that right, maybe the other right. Let's see. Okay, this is not the path. We have to try a different one. Looks like maybe up and to the right there's a one-tile pathway, maybe. Where am I going? Head north into the mountains. Trying to? Where do they mean? There's a chest in the center here. So we're somewhere we haven't been before. star drops. So, okay. Well, that worked for that. We'll see if there's another path up here. I don't think this path leads to anything. Yeah, it's just a dead end. Yeah, I mean, I hate this game's map system. I really do. There's nothing clever about it. I mean, they should have just stuck with the world map system that 1 and 2 had. You would have eventually found where you needed to go, rather than having to go through this. We're just gonna keep getting... We cannot hit her. Thank you. Also, it cast a healing spell on an enemy that was not there anymore. So, kind of a weird little programming work. There's another chest. Okay, I think this is okay, so I need to go to the north, to the left. Ray's leveled up. 133. I mean, this is basically like the opposite of flow. It is such a chore to get to point A to point B in any part of this game. I don't even know where, because you don't even know where point B is. You don't even know where you're going half the time. I'm in the mountains. Where else am I meant to go other than where I've been traveling? I really hope this is it. I really hope. I don't want to have this end up just being a completely useless dead end. Okay, there's something here. I mean, this area looks big and wide open. It looks promising. We'll find out. Okay, it is not. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to walk all the way back down whenever I finish here. This is gonna be a nightmare. No. No, 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 I just went in a complete circle? Where's the... I'm supposed to be here on the mountain. Okay, finally. Although I'm trying to interact with it and nothing's happening. Here we go.
なんだこりゃ。
What in the world? The fish really scare you that much? How rude. Who are you?
お前は。
Allow me to introduce myself. I am... Anyways, my name is Nyan. I've come all the way from the planet Siam. I travel the stars hoping to become the best merchant in the galaxy. It's nice to meet you.
え
I'm Ray,
僕
from the
は
village of
トトの
Todo.
村のレイ。
Nice to meet
よろし
you.
く。
By the way, Ray, I know we just met, but have you ever heard of a Sablakis stone? A Sablakis stone? No, a Sablakis stone. So you've never heard of it? Nope. Sorry. No worries. By the looks of you, you're a traveler. There's still a lot about this planet I don't know. Why don't we travel together for a while? Huh? And so began the adventures of Ray and Nyan, friends through and through. Nyan joined the party. Alright, so he starts at level 12. No MP. Very weak. He has cat cap and cat outfit. Let's give him the whip. Give him the breastplate. Yeah, it's way better than that. And cat cap. We'll give him the chain coif. So it's not fully... Wait, what happened? Oh, I highlighted the wrong one. That's what happened. There we go. So he's almost fully decked out. He needs a better weapon, better armor, and better other aspects, but this should be fine. 5161, and it was 25 magic defense. Yeah, his magic defense needs work. His speed is 34, so he's actually, you know, for a cat, he's not that fast. Go back down the mountain and re-enter the cave. God damn it. Well, let's see if we can find the way. Okay, interesting. So, in this section, they actually program the enemy amount to increase with Nyan's presence, but in the other area, they didn't decrease it for him only, Ray only being the main character, so strange. remember Nyan was fairly weak, or at least the iteration we got, I believe Cosmic Fantasy 2 was fairly weak. It may not have been Nyan themselves, but another one of the cats. Vaughn I have not seen before. Everyone's paralyzed. Turn order's reversed now. Don't you hate it when enemies hit you with Trick Room? And I'm paralyzed again. Paralyzed again. There we go. Hope I don't have to go back to that spaceship anytime soon. It seems like one had the most production value with its cutscenes, so I'm wondering kind of like what was going on behind the scenes with that compared to the others. Ah, I can't believe it dodged it. Actually, I can. Our accuracy is awful. I just don't want to be paralyzed against a new enemy I've never seen before. He is killing the one character who's not paralyzed, which I'm not happy about. Finally. Okay. We're getting close to my break. I just need to make my way back to that cave, and then we'll continue on, and I'll take my first break. And after that, we'll go for a bit longer. It's just that this game tires me out. Just because it's very, very fatiguing getting from area to area. It's different from like Super Mario RPG or things like that, where you can just like go through an entire zone in like 10 to 15 minutes and be like ready for more. Here you're just exhausted getting anywhere. How do I get down? I have no idea how to get back down. This is just such a terrible map. And it's only going to get worse the more the game goes. We know that. There's a chest here. So where am I at in relation to everything? So I don't have space for this. It's a prayer rod. It's attack 10. So I don't know what having that in slot 2 does. I guess I can choose different weapons depending on the situation and equip 3 total. But like, As far as I know, the weapons don't do anything different. I don't know if they do. They've not really made it clear if they can. I just want to get out of here. Like, how do I leave this stupid mountain? I wish I could retrace the steps I took. I just don't know. I kept going in circles and then... At best, I can try to go back to the crash site and then try to maybe go left? I don't know. This is the section that I think is where the crash ship was. Let me see if I can figure out where to actually go. No, this is the area with that chest that I kept freaking out about how I kept getting to that chest. I have no idea where to go. I mean, I'm not trying to waste any time. I'm just trying to leave, and everything is a chore to do in this game. There's no warps. You can't warp to town. You can't do anything. That would be the easiest thing. I'd rather just warp. I don't care if it's a trek back here, because I'd rather warp to a prior town and then walk back to that cave again than have to try to navigate my way down here again. So there's that spaceship. Now, I don't know how to leave from that. I thought I was going to be able to take a break 15 minutes ago. I'm still on this stupid mountain. I cannot leave. So there's the cabin. So we're at least getting close to the actual cave, because the cave is right there. Okay. So get in the cave. Okay, these themes still gonna play. Alright, well, everybody enjoy Neon's theme for a moment. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna get some water, stretch, reevaluate my life choices that led me to playing Cosmic Fantasy 3, and come back. Shockstorm, I'm fine. I am just having a miserable time with Cosmic Fantasy 3 and its lack of maps, its encounter rate, and just so, like, lack of direction as to where to go. You're basically meant to just kind of traverse every single corner of every single area to hopefully find where you need to go. There's so many dead ends. It is driving me up a wall. I have never seen anything quite like it. Oh yeah, if you're going to be driving home from work, a lot of what you're going to be hearing is probably 7 seconds of music and then da-da-da-doom, and then be getting into an encounter. Just a spoiler alert for your drive back. But overall, I didn't come into this expecting anything incredible, kind of, from Cosmic Fantasy 1 and Cosmic Fantasy 2, never having, like, the best encounter or gameplay engine. It was always about its story and world. Here, like, the story is bad, the world is bad, the gameplay is still bad. It's, like, there's really nothing that's really shining through. The animation, you know, while impressive for 92, it's actually a step down from the 90s from Cosmic Fantasy 1's animation, which was much better than this. 2's was actually better than this too. So I don't know. I feel like 3 is definitely shaping up to be the worst game out of all of them, which is a shame because I failed 2. I love 2's story, but I failed the game. And I may fail this one too. But ultimately, I'm curious. I'm curious where we'll go. But it's been painful to play. I'm hoping for more inclusions, more story bits, and like we'll see where we go from here. I'm gonna get some more tea, so I'm gonna fill up my water for my water heater, and then I'll be able to brew some more water while I'm playing the game in the background. So I'll be right back. Talk to everybody in a bit. All right, everybody. So it looks like the Switch is going into sleep mode. Which I guess I can find sleep and switch into one word, which would be sweep, honestly. And I don't know why I struggle with that word so much. In any event, we're back in the cave. We're gonna go ahead and try to work our way back to the spot where we fell. As to why, I don't know. The game has not given me a story reason to go back here. It's just apparently something I need to do. I didn't even know why I was going up the mountain. The NPCs in town did not really help me in that regard. Anyway, the water heater on the floor there is making my water boil as we speak. When that's ready, I'll be able to have more hot water for my tea. Up or down? Down. I think it's down. Hey, Ark, how are you doing? I am just playing some Cosmic Fantasy 3 on the Nintendo Switch. They released the Cosmic Fantasy Collection 2 towards the beginning of the year, and which has 3 in both versions of 4, including Vaughn Returns, which is the one I'm most looking forward to playing, because I thought Cosmic Fantasy 2's story was like more than enough to justify my love of the series, despite the gameplay being abhorrent. You know, it's gonna be a while till I get there, and this game's already burnt me out, and I feel like I just started. So it's gonna be a while before I play 4s, both versions of 4. So this one is Idea Software has been the ones that have been developing this. But this one was developed directly through, at least they're the ones who localized this. For Cosmic Fantasy 3, I know that they worked directly with the with Hudson to get these on the PC Engine CD. But like these games were apparently big enough in Japan to just keep re-releasing on like everything, because they were on like the Sega CD, they had like anniversary stuff that came out, they had an anniversary edition for the Switch before we even had news we're gonna get a localization, and it was like years apart, and I'm just like, apparently Japan's just crazy for it, and I'm like, and despite the fact that there's like little to no information online on like any sites about like maps or seeing long plays, you just can't find it. So I don't know why they keep re-releasing it, but in any event, the gameplay is very, very, very simple, and the encounter rate is very, very high. And I keep getting stuck because there's no map online. And I'm like, oh, let me see what somebody else did to get past this section. I can't find a long play anywhere on the internet. I can't find anybody playing this game. So it's not like I can even go to like, okay, they got to this part. What do I do now? I don't know. I'm gonna have to pave the way forward, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately it is. I'm really hoping things maybe pick up a little bit more. It's been kind of rough because we've had limited character selection, and I keep finding enemies that just paralyze me over and over and over again. Like there's like one in every encounter. So it's not optimal. Part of me is just wondering, I don't feel like it was always this fussy with games. I don't think I was always a person that was like this critical of everything I played. I think for the most part I was chill. And then like, I don't know, ever since June, ever since I touched Deltarune, I've just been extremely, I feel like I've just had a lot more things to say about a lot of these games. Like, I would be quiet for a lot of things, and now I'm just speaking. Beer Kidney, thank you so much for stopping by again, and congratulations on your 10 stream streak. And I think the water is about to be ready for my tea. Alright. So, tea of the day is Dong Ding Oolong. I'll be very, very careful while handling it, because I do not want Dong Ding on my ding dong. That would be a bit of a streamer mishap, and I don't want to do that. I don't know why I took a sip immediately. It's gonna need more than 3 seconds to steep. But anyway, yeah, the portraits are great. Like the thing is, Binyan. That's the other thing. If you get a critical hit, if you get a critical hit in this game, you just die. You can't survive it. Like, enemies do ridiculous damage. In fact, the first boss of the game killed me because a critical hit me for 96 when I had 75 max HP. And I was fairly, you know, at that particular point, fairly well leveled. It's just like, it doesn't matter. You just die so easily. But like, even before, getting to my point, the Sega CD, like, Lunars are what a lot of people think of, like, early, like, animated cutscenes, but like, this, like, predated it, and honestly, looks better up until Lunar Eternal Blue. Once Eternal Blue came out, it kind of won out, despite the limitations that the Sega CD had with its visuals. But for the most part, I think, like, it's some of the best visuals I've seen, like, animated visuals you'd see for, like, another 4 years. Like, it's that good. And it kind of, and I didn't even know, I wouldn't have even known this series existed had I not been following Working Designs. Because I had a PC Engine CD that I actually bought. Specifically because I had the intention of playing all of the Working Designs games that have ever been released. And that is still a goal. It's just taking a while. I have no idea where I'm going. Like, all of the guides online for this game are completely incomplete. I didn't think in that sense before I phrased it. They're just, nobody's finished the guide for this. And like most of them just like give up halfway through. Like, why did you even make a guide? It's like, you know, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know, this relationship with this person isn't working out. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write a dating guide. It's just like, nobody does that. So what am I doing here? I mean, granted, thank you for making what little you did. It's just like, even an ASCII map would have been like huge. A complete life changer. Yeah, it's just that they didn't quite master the RPG gameplay side of things, I don't think. Oh yeah, Working Designs, a lot of what they ported, like, I mean, put so many of these games on the actual map. Do I not want this? It says, I'm gonna read what this guy tells me. Re-enter the cave and find the spot where the bridge collapsed. Nyan will offer to sell you a bridge gun for 1,000 gold. Say yes and continue back to Tristan. Do they mean the exact tile I fell down from? Because if so, I have no idea. Because as far as I know, there's no way back up there. Shining Wisdom, I actually did Graveyard. I did play it. I could not beat it. It was a little too nebulous for me. But I did play it on the Sega Saturn, along with Albert Odyssey, and now this next game wasn't Working Designs, but Panzer Dragoon Saga I played. I also played Magic Knight Rayearth, which was Working Designs as well. Now I got the Fu variant because there's 3 disc variants for that one. I have the Fu one. so I've had that. And I've played every game on the PC Engine CD from Working Designs other than Bastille. I know there was a Bastille 2, but they never ported that. And from what I've seen from gameplay for Bastille 1, I don't know if I'm going to be able to be any good at it. It looks pretty nebulous and scary. Do they mean the exact tile I felt? I don't know what they mean. Where do they want me to go? I haven't been asked about the bridge gun. The run rate is pretty generous, but it's not guaranteed. You kind of need it to be this generous if you're just going to spend every dungeon getting lost. Every location in the game has been like this. Just me running, looking for the exit. Like, I'm trying to preserve some level of flow for this game, so it's not just abysmally boring for people watching, but like no matter what I do, it is just a painful slog. It doesn't matter if I overly leveled up between last stream and this one. It doesn't matter because it's not. You're just getting this many encounters. I can spend a ton of MP to lessen the encounter rate by maybe half, but it's not permanent. And I might need my MP in case we keep getting dumb critical hits that completely decimate my HP bar. Man, I just wish there was some guide online or like some long play I could look at. Yeah, so we failed that one. Save. Place even here? This is the place we ran from. We fell from, right? Or at least the other side of the place. I don't know where I'm going. Let me see if I can find. Let me swap between the only other guide on the facts and see if it mentions where the heck to go. No. It does not. What a shock. Yeah, you know, it's definitely gonna... It definitely sticks with you. I'm sorry to say. I thought this was gonna be a bit more of a fun experience. I had forgotten, like, you know, because the thing was, you know, 2 was never like this. And even 1 wasn't like this because they had world maps. Every area in every part of the game, traveling between dungeons and traveling in dungeons were all huge commitments. So now there's no flow. Because the thing was, when you were playing Cosmic Fantasy 1 and Cosmic Fantasy 2, even if you didn't, even if the, you know, dungeons may have been like a bit of slogs, you could at least take solace in the fact that you could walk from location to location and at least do that. That part had some element of flow to it. But this here is just nothing. There, like, it's just a slog everywhere. I really don't want to have to graveyard it, but like I don't know how to beat the game. I don't know where to go. I don't know where any of the story triggers are, and I am completely suffering as a result. And we missed with everybody. That's also a problem with this game. This and Caravan Hearts, Caravan Heart. I keep putting an S at the end of it. Definitely some of the most grind-intensive games I've probably had simultaneously. I've been wanting to play Expedition 33 off stream. I have no time. Like I've done nothing but try to keep up with the grinding in those two games. I have no time to even do that. Here we go. There was a bridge here, but it fell when we tried to cross. Now we can't get back to Tristan.
レイさん、こういう時のためにいいアイテムがあるんですが、お
Got
一つい
something
かがで
perfect
す
for
か？
the occasion.
お知り合
How
いに
about
なっ
it?
た記
A
念に
special
特
discount
別
to
サービス
commemorate
価
our
格
new
にしてお
friendship.
くですよ。
Ta-da! A bridge gun. With this, we can cross to the other side. Don't tell me it's gonna cost. Of course, I'm a merchant after all. Fine. Let's see, for you, Ray, a special price of only 1,000 G. Buy the bridge gun? Yes. Yeah, thanks for the business. Bought the bridge gun from Nian. Now we can cross. Ray used the bridge gun. This should do it. Let's hurry on. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, the bridge. Nyan, you sold me junk. These kind of things happen sometimes. So, now they want me to go back to Tristan. Because of course they do. As if we didn't do enough backtracking, we gotta backtrack to the other town they were just at that we couldn't do anything in. We do probably need to take some encounters, but that's probably my off-stream job to deal with. Now my tea. I got so lost, my tea has had sufficient time to sleep. Unfortunately, I can't hold the T in one hand and use the D-pad in the other because this game does not have auto run. I have to hold down A and press the directional button, meaning I need both hands. Now, Nyan was a merchant in the other games, and so they would occasionally sell items in towns, and most of the time they were junk. They just did not help. So. I'm gonna swap to the other guide. The other guide. Okay, go back to Tristan. Got it. That's all they want me to do. I think I can handle that, because it's actually a pretty straight path. I can't believe Nyan's theme is still playing. I thought it was just gonna be on the one area where he joined, but it's just gonna play the entire time. But yeah, Casa Fantasy 2 was like one of the saddest endings I've seen in an RPG. Like I actually. It just needed a bit more, like a lot. Well, not a bit more. It needed a lot more polish. But like the story was there. Like the story was definitely there, and I'm like, it was like one of those things where I'm like, like, why did Victor Ireland want this game ported? And then I'm like, ah. Once I saw the ending, I'm like, this is why he wanted it. Enter the castle. Okay. Gotta hurry and register for the tourney. Before I do any of that, let's get to the end. I wish the NPCs were just more informative and helpful. They're pretty terrible. Well, could go on, have a seat, because they kept telling me about, like, oh, this plot involving the Princess Dinah and, like, the groom tournament thing, and then, like, you can't even enter it. If you try to enter it, they just tell you, get out. And, like, they don't explain anything about, like, what you're supposed to do. They just say, leave. Why am I stuck on duty? I want to see the match. Halt, no entry permitted until after the tourney. Entry not permitted. And what am I doing here? The Coliseum's this way. Let's see, 6:58. I'm gonna check something real fast. Good, no pings. Just wanted to make sure. Probably another half hour. Ray, I've got some errands to take care of. Meow. Just wait here. Nyan's always busy. Guess I'll watch a match. And now for Count Gandron's fourth battle. Count Gandron wins again. 4 out of 4. Wow, I wouldn't want to fight that kind of monster. Ray, come on, this way. What? It's just such a loud cheer in relation to everything else. I brought him. Ray from Toto Village, yes? Go on inside and wait. Go on, Ray, right inside. This room is for fighters. Why would I go inside? Why, you ask? Isn't it obvious? You're going to fight in the tourney. What? I didn't sign up for this. No worries, I did the work for you. You're registered and ready to go. Wait, that's what you were busy with? Ray from Toto Village to the Coliseum. Ray, looks like you're up. I told you I didn't sign up for this. Stop worrying, I've got just the right item for times like this. Ta-da! It's a Verso Barrier. Use this and you can reflect the enemy's attacks. All the damage you would have taken gets turned back on them. You'll win without breaking a sweat. And you can have it for just 10,000 G, a special price just for you. I don't have that kind of money. Don't worry, just pay me the prize money after you win. Go on, Ray, show him what you're made of. Nan pushes the Verso Barrier into Ray's hand. Go on, Ray, show him what you're made of. The winner of the tourney will be considered for Princess Dinah's groom. Gandron's after the princess. What could the king do if he wins? No one can stand up to him. That guy's a monster. I didn't stand a chance. We need to start dropping stuff. Like, this is getting a little ridiculous. We need space. There we go. Curses, I'm the castle's chosen champion. How could I lose in the first round? I even bought new armor. Next village is Ray. This contestant is Ray from Toto Village, is what it says. So the problem with this game, for those who don't know what's going on, is you run in this game by pressing the A button on my Nintendo Switch Pro controller, which you have to remember the PC Engine CD and TurboGrafx controllers. Give me 1 second, I'll kind of show you what one looks like. Yeah, they had two buttons. Yeah, see this one, it's a little dusty. Forgive the dust. This is the NEC controller. It has button 1 and button 2. It also has like various levels of like you have like a little button toggle on the top on this controller. So if you want something to be treated as like an auto fire option, like by holding down a button to have it like repeatedly pressed, you can just kind of enable that as a setting. But yes, so if you want to run, you have to press button 1. But pressing button 1 also auto advances dialogue. So if you happen to be running and you hit a story trigger, you immediately lose the first line of text, and it sucks. It absolutely sucks. And there's nothing you can do about it. I wish auto run was just a basic thing, because the PC Engine games of the time could actually enable movement that quickly. We saw that firsthand with Dragon Slayer, how quickly and fast you could move without having to press a button. It's just rougher when you just have two buttons and you try to do something like this. So thankfully it was a short text box and I could read it before it disappeared in an instant, but still. Gondren says, God, so you're the last bug for me to crush. Victory and Princess Dina are mine. Boy, now's your last chance to run with your tail between your legs. You think the king would be impressed with a dumb brute like you? Unwise words, boy. I'll rip you to shreds. Come then. All right. Ray uses Versatile Barrier. Reverse Barrier is activated. 44 damage to him. Miss. Do I just have to keep using the barrier then? Is it reusable? Gandron is defeated. Reverse barrier is broken. 120 EXP. And that was enough to level. Oh, God. Lord Gandron, hang in there. How could I lose? Boy, Ray was it? I won't forget this disgrace. I'll pay you back for this. It's just like this stupid looking crowd. It's great. Oh, they're done. Nope, they're coming back. Amazing. Ray of Toto has defeated the dreadful Gedran. What an unexpected turn. Such strength from such a skinny lad. Victory to Ray of Toto. See, it's nice when it has story events that don't involve me moving from point A to point B. Like, that's the ideal goal. More of that, please. Much more of that. Ray, was it? Your prowess in battle is worthy of praise. Have this boon. Here you are, the prize money and award. Obtain breastplate and 110,000 G. Good thing I emptied my inventory space so I could take the breastplate. Tomorrow there will be an announcement and ball for the bridegroom hopefuls. I expect you there in full formal attire. Heh, nice job, Ray. We're in for a real treat tomorrow. This isn't a joke. Contender for the princess's groom? I don't even have clothes for the occasion. No worries, I'll think of something. But first, I'll take my cut of the reward for the Verso barrier. Are you kidding me for that broken piece of junk? But you won, didn't you? Then I'll have my payment. No way, you pressed that thing on me and you were just using me to get the prize money. Don't say that, Ray. I have my reputation. I'm just telling it like it is. Fine, maybe I was being a little greedy. As an apology, I'll give you a big discount for the Verso barrier. Wait, that's not what I'm saying here. No worries, let's just call it fair and square with this then. He took 9,500 of my 10,000. Well then, I've got some business to attend to. Hold down the fort for me. Hey, oh, there he goes. Oh well. What do I need? I guess we're staying the night. Save? Oh, looks like we'll want to save. They're announcing the groom contenders tomorrow. Wish I could have joined. Whoa, doesn't fit in the text box fully. It's on the border. Do you know who won the tourney? Welcome, welcome. I saw your match today, but be careful. The men here are all hot-headed. Sir Ray, I bid you, grant me a match. I'm tired. I'll pass, Shiva. Are you running away? That teaches the Count Gandrin. I found you, boy. I'm gonna enjoy paying you back for the tourney. Come on, boys, clobber him.
気に入らないな。
I
た
don't
った一
like
人を
it.
相手に多数で
I mean,
喧
it's
嘩を売る
not
などは
honorable to
指
gang
導
up
に
on
反する。
someone like that. If it isn't Jay of the Bozal Knights, this has nothing to do with you. Shut up and move on. Unlucky for you, I like to stick my nose in other people's business. Have it your way. Kill 'em all! How unbecoming of a count. I'll take you on. Jay joined the party. Alright, we've got a huge party over here. Not only do we have to... Oh, they just preemptively attacked before I'm ready. Okay, thankfully they all suck. They all missed, which is something that I can very, like, might as well be able to do. We've got the Psycho Bomb. I'll have Jay attack Henchman. Get wrecked. No henchman for you. And he's still getting this easy to beat. 1060 XP. Jay is leveled. Curses, I won't forget this. Thank you for lending us your strength. It seems my help was unneeded. A worthy sword arm for the victor of the tourney. Ah, I forgot my manners. I am Jay of the Royal Guards. Well met, Ray. Well met. Have you prepared for tomorrow's ball? You'll be joining, won't you? About that, the king told me to come in full formal attire, but these are the only clothes I have, and big castles aren't my style. Don't be absurd. The king invited you because he thinks you worthy of the occasion. Aha, how about I lend you my tuxedo? Uh-huh, but... No need to fret. Come with me to the castle. Alright, what are you... Okay, you're level 13. What are you equipped with, Jay? Fluted helm, breastplate, and round shield. So, almost almost perfect. The scale mail from that village on the bottom right and the kite shield he is missing. What's your weapon? He already has the longsword, so he's good there. To the castle. I'm so happy that I'm not having to walk to random places. Halt! Oh, Sir Jay! My apologies. Please proceed. If Sir Jay is with you, you must be trustworthy. There was this weird, creepy cat crawling around the castle earlier. This is the central stairs to the second floor. Princess Dinah will outshine everyone tomorrow. I'm just an ordinary cleaning man. Okay. I don't know if I believe you. Did you see the victor of today's tourney? How did one so slim defeat that monster Gadrin? Everyone's busy preparing for tomorrow's ball. The king has left to his chambers. None are allowed beyond this point. The courtyard is beyond. None can enter now. Bottom middle room on the second floor, huh? Aren't you the victor of today's tournament? Well done. I dare say we must have a match. Oh, you're the victor of the tourney? You must dance with me at tomorrow's ball. I really want to see the ball. If we can get that, if we can fit that in today. I feel like it needs to be my victory from going through all of that nonsense earlier. Bottom middle room, second floor. I would have thought that that was this, but evidently it is not. Not the second floor. Oh, east stairwell the second. Maybe this? The King's Chambers are on the third floor, no entry is permitted. Oh, I'm so busy. Busy. There we go. This is my room. Go on in. Here it is. My tuxedo. Take it. It'll suit you well. Thank you. You're sure you'll be fine without it? I don't know. There's like an awful lot of blank text box after people talk. I don't know if it's like overflow of like an extra character or if it's just like there's supposed to be something there and there's not. Thank you. You sure you'll be fine without it? I've no need of it on the day. Use it as you will. Ray, I pray out that a man like you will be chosen as the princess's groom. Huh? Jay, do you have feelings for the princess? Don't be foolish. As a servant of the royal family, I'm prepared to die for the king. It would be insolence for one of my lowly station to harbor such feelings. Jay, apologies for raising my voice. The hour grows late. You should return to your lodging and get some rest. Is it an intangible item? It is not. Go on then. Ray, was it? Do you have a moment to spare? I'm Bozel, captain of the Tristan's Knights. In truth, I heard the conversation between you and Sir Jay. He has known the princess since they were children. Given this, I could not chastise him for developing feelings for her. I would ask that you assist Sir Jay in whatever way that you can. Ray. Apologies for taking your time. There will be a formal announcement tomorrow. At that time... Woo! I'm beat. I wonder if Nyan is back yet. Second floor. We'll have enough time to maybe do the events that are there.
レイさん、一体今までどこに行ってたんですか？
Hey, where have you been all this
無
time?
理、これを見て
Come
お
on,
くれ
get
で
a
し
good look at what's happening.
あ
Oh,
素
wow,
敵な
that's
タキシ
a
ー
really
ドだね。
nice tuxedo.
これは大変優
This
秀あ
touches
る
an
タキシードなん
incredibly
です
long
よ。
backstory.
これを手に入れるのに
I can't
足が
begin to
ど
tell you
れ
what I
だ
went
け
through to
苦労
get
した
it.
ことか。今回は特別
But
に
today I
格
can
安
offer
で
to
お
you
譲
for
り
a
するで
special
すが、
price. How
いかが
about
です
it?
か？
いや、
No
残
thanks.
念なんだ
I've
けどさ、
actually already got a
実は
tuxedo.
もう手に入れちゃったんだよね、タキシード。
レイさん、
But Ray,
レイさんには
Ray,
そ
I'm
のタキシ
sure
ードは
it doesn't really
と
fit
て
you
合わ
all
ないで
that
すよ。
well.
そうだにゃ、
Oh, right.
せ
Now,
っか
now
くだ
that
か
you're
らさ、
here, why don't
それ
you
は
try it
ニャン
on?
が着ればいいじゃないか。
足がですか？
Me? In a tux?
レイさん、おかし
Hey,
く
is it
ないですか
weird?
ね？
大丈夫
It's。fine. It
とっ
looks
てもよく
great
似合
on
ってる
you.
よ。
Oh? Anyway, we need to go to the castle. Look at me and my fancy tux. Holy cow. And me and my suit. I'm ready to go myself. Oh, welcome. You're not going to join the ball? You look good in that tuxedo, young man. I saw you in the tourney. You're pretty tough. I have you now. You may have escaped last night, but not today. Let us fight. Nyan, run! Running away again? Coward. Shh, this one's fast. Whew, that was close. Was that person an acquaintance of yours? Of course not. I have no idea who that was. Let's go before they find us. They are gone. Okay. To the castle. You may pass. You may pass. Doesn't this dress look marvelous on me? I rushed to have it made for today. The ball will be held in the Western Grand Hall. Oh, if it isn't Ray the Champion, may I have this dance? Oh, on the third floors are the royal chambers. The ball is on the Grand Hall on the first floor. I kind of want to go to the one room they wouldn't let me go to if I can go to it now. Evidently, yes. Did you meet with Sir Jay? No. Didn't you go to the second floor and see him? That I will do. Back to his room, I guess. Jay isn't here either. I hear a flute. Someone's on the terrace. Jay. Ray.
ジェイさん、騎士団の方々
Aren't
は
the knights
パ
going
ーティ
to
ーには
attend
出
the
席されないん
party?
ですか？ああ、
Yeah.
我々
But
に
we have
は
to do
会場で
security
の
at the
警護の任
venue
務が控えてい
and
るからね。それに、
ジェイ、
Jay. Princess, it is nearly time. Please change into your dress. Graham, why do I have to be at the ball? This again? Your Highness? Your father, the king, must select an heir to Tristan as soon as possible. That is what this ball is for. What about my feelings? This isn't how I wish to find my husband to be. And I... blank. Princess,
皆の者、本
ladies and
日は
gentlemen,
我が
thank you for
娘
coming to the
プリン
ball.
セスディーナの花婿選びのための舞踏会
Tonight
に
we choose a
よ
groom
く
for
ぞ
my
集まっ
daughter,
てくれた。
Princess Dina.
パーティーを楽しんでおる途中
I
で
know
はあ
you're
ると
all in the
思う
midst
が、
of enjoying
ここでわ
yourselves.
しが選ばせてもらっ
But
た
I'd
デ
like to take a moment to
ィー
hear
ナ
from
の
one of the
花婿候
candidates.
補を紹介したいと思うのじゃが、いかがかな。
I hope that's all right. First is Lord Lumeret, son of House Gerald. Next is the famed adventurer Pierre Dolph. Finally, we have the grand champion of yesterday's tourney, Ray of Toto. Go on, Ray, they're calling for you. Whoa. The crown has chosen these three men as contenders for the princess's bridegroom. These men will vie for Princess Dina's hand to become heir to the crown and kingdom. Whomever possesses sagacity and bravery above the rest is worthy. Listen well. The royal tomb where my forebears rest lies to the south of Tristan. Okay. The one who returns with a legendary treasure from there, the Sablaka stone, that's what Nyan mentioned earlier, will be my heir. To obtain it, you must solve the riddles of the tomb. I doubt there are going to be any riddles in it. I think it's just going to be walking around and just getting lost like always. But if there's actually riddles and puzzles to do in there, I will be shocked. And pass the 3 trials of the Zolfa statue found there. Blank. Understood? Yes. Splendid. Godspeed to you all. Your Highness, a moment. The Knight Captain, do you wish to protest? Forgive me, my lord. Choosing the princess's groom is a momentous occasion. To ascertain whether these men are indeed worthy, I ask that a knight be allowed to participate. Bozo, you forget yourself in the king's presence. Stand down, George. This may prove to be interesting. And which knight did you have in mind, Sir Bozo? My lord, I would name the greatest swordsman of the Bozo knights, Sir Jay, as delegate. Sir Bozo, you honor me, but I am unworthy. Sir Jay, do you intend to sully the name of the Bozo knights and trample on my honor? This is an order. Forgive me, Commander. Give it your all, young men. I expect valiant efforts from you all.
金も名誉もあり余る私にとってこのような陳腐な小国の王位な
And
ど
while I
欲し
don't
くもな
desire
い
the
な。
throne of the small old fashioned
あの
country,
美しいディーナ
I
姫
would
は
love
ぜひ
nothing
とも
more
我
than to
が
take the
妻に
beautiful
迎えたいもの
Princess
だ。
Dinah as my wife.
王家の墓に隠された秘
Hidden
宝
treasure
か
in。the royal tomb.
子供騙しの余
This
興
is
だが
too
退
easy.
屈しのぎに
Though
は
I
ちょう
guess
ど
it'll
いい
keep me occupied. Nyan, what am I supposed to do at times like these? It's simple. You've only got to find the treasure and marry the princess, and then I'll take the treasure off your hands. Easy enough for you to say, I'll pass on that. And why's that? Is there another girl you like? Blank. That's not what I meant. I just want to help Jay and the princess. I don't care as long as I get my paws on the treasure. I've got it. I'll help you out. What's the matter, Ray? Dilly-dally and the others will beat you to the punch. Oh, it's nothing. Sir Jay, how about we go together, if you please? More traveling companions are always welcome, and you are supposed to watch the contenders, right? Yes, however. He's right. Come with us, Jay. That will make things much more convenient. Huh? Jay is now in my party again. So Jay is the same level as Nyan, 13. And again, we already have the equipment all checked out. Nyan and Jay, it might be worth going. I mean, I could take a detour to give them both like 3 extra defense points, but I just don't see the point. We'll probably get them upgraded later. What I do need to do is sell some stuff to make room. Because if we find anything in that tomb, it is just going to clutter our inventory. So, sell star drops, sell breastplate, sell the short sword, round shield, cat outfit, cat cap, wind crown, leather armor. Perfect. Now here's the bad news. The bad news is, in terms of streaming, I'm basically done. I just have to figure out where is the south of Tristan that they're talking about. Because I don't wanna struggle to find the dungeon. I need to figure out where that is today. Everybody's paralyzed. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where the dungeon is, and once I locate it, I can save and exit, but I'm not going to be able to do that, which means that on Saturday's stream, we're going to be starting in a dungeon. We're basically going to start in a dungeon that may or may not be comparable to the other one we did. Where is the... Leave Tristan, head east back to Rena. Now wrap your way around the village clockwise. Wrap your way around clockwise, so down, I would imagine. Okay. So it seems like let's find that location, and then it is yoga time before Cool Dosha. I have to change, well, obviously I'm not going to be doing yoga in the suit. That is how you get holes. But I will effectively start putting stuff on the stove while it's cooking. I will do yoga. Because all this sitting needs to be offset by something. But yeah, so this is the part that's going to be tough because I need to grind in both this and I need to grind in Caravan Heart. And that basically is going to eat tomorrow. I mean, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I've eliminated the Wednesday, Friday streaming, but like it sucks because Wednesday and Friday are basically going to have to be like grind days, and I don't like that. I just can't run from anything. All right. Where is the... They say to go clockwise. I haven't gone clockwise yet. We seem to be going almost counterclockwise. So I wonder if I need to do it closer to the village, the sea village, or how they want me to do this. Anyway, back out to Ray. Ray, use the, use Groin. Sorry, solicitor. Let's see. So let's see if we can figure out where to go. Still don't know how to get that. This. It's bad when you're looking at a guide that tells you technically what to do, and you still are lost. You still have no idea where you're going. Fort Lina. Leave Tristan and head east back towards Reina. Now wrap your way around the village clockwise. Continue south until you come to a sign and then head east. And after entering the new area, head east through the trees until you find a young girl. I don't see... What are they even talking about? What sign? What clockwise? There's not been an opportunity to move clockwise. I've been going counterclockwise this entire time. Is this the sign? Is this the east? I don't know. We need to heal Nyan right now, though. And Jay as well. They've both been taking a lot of abuse. So, okay, I think we're finally going clockwise somewhere. Head south until you come to a sign and head east. How's everybody's levels? Okay, 544, 512, 642, the next level. Okay. There's the sign. Sign and then east. Fairy Forest. Okay, so... Yeah, looks like we're going to a brand new area after we do that. So, considering this is going to be like cutscenes and stuff that may be happening in a new location, it's probably best that for purposes of my stream, we stop here. Since we made it to the next major area, which is going to be the Fairy Village. And I will see everybody back for more of this on Saturday. Hopefully less getting lost. I mean, that's really the big thing that's kind of sucking at me, is we just keep getting lost in this game because there's just no maps online. And people who have started the guides on GameFAQs have just given up. They just like, no, can't take it anymore. And then they just like, they start putting like little snippets of like what they've done so far, and that's it. And I mean, for what it's worth, I don't blame them. I mean, the parts where it has events that happen in towns flow fine, I think. I mean, compared to like the rest of the game, it's poetry, but like in those particular sections, it works just fine. It's just very, very, very sluggish everywhere else. But you know, I don't know what we'll do, because there's only like 33% of this guide left after this. So, we'll see what ends up happening. Anyway, I have to get changed and get ready to for a watch-along. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I almost said tomorrow. There is no stream tomorrow. Thursday, I will be back for Caravan Heart. I will probably need tomorrow to get some of the class changes done off-stream. So that I'm going to be ready to take on that boss, the illusion that I need to face to get the next orb. Because I think we need, like, I don't remember how many we need, 6 total? But in any event, thanks everybody, and have a good night.